Welcome to your A to Z guide to the 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. The second race of this season heads to the shores of the Red Sea for an ultra-fast and challenging dash around the Jeddah Corniche circuit. One of F1's newest tracks, Jeddah has given us plenty of memorable moments in its short history, and this weekend will look to continue that trend. In today's race preview, we'll take you through the track and the characteristics that make it unique, plus we'll look at the race strategy and all the news heading into Saudi Arabia. So without further ado, let's start by looking at the facts behind the Jeddah Corniche circuit. At 6.1 kilometers in length, Jeddah is one of F1's longest tracks on the calendar and by far the fastest street circuit in the world. This circuit has the most corners of any track this year, with 27 overall, 16 that go left and 11 that go right. With average speeds of around 250 kilometers an hour, your lap time at full throttle is around 74%. That means top speeds and a low drag setup is essential when tackling Jeddah's challenges. Although plenty of high-speed corners await the drivers, teams will opt for a medium to low downforce setup. Because of the narrow track and close proximity of the walls, overtaking in Jeddah can be a challenge. Your most likely overtaking zones will be into Turn 1, the banked corner of Turn 13, and the final corner of Turn 27. Jeddah has quite the short history in Formula 1, only having hosted 2 races so far. But both those Grand Prix were quite memorable and full of action, so fans always look forward to race at this venue. The most successful constructors are Red Bull and Mercedes, who have split the only 2 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, with Mercedes finishing 1 and 3 at the first edition of this race. That in turn means Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton are the only current drivers to have won in Jeddah, with Verstappen taking his first win of the season here in 2022. In terms of the ideal grid position, it's 50-50 between pole position and starting from outside of the top 3. Verstappen won the 2022 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix starting from 4th, while Hamilton won the 2021 race starting from pole. A large factor in both these Grand Prix was the unpredictable timing of a safety car. Jeddah Corniche circuit has a 100% safety car probability, so don't be surprised if we see another one this Sunday. This is a venue in which race strategy can be thrown out the window at the blink of an eye. All it takes is one little mistake from a driver, and the direction of the race can change dramatically. Jeddah is opposite to Bahrain in that this track has low tire wear and a non-abrasive surface. That means a one-stop strategy is favored, as that was the winning plan for Max Verstappen in 2022, whose hard tires hung on well despite an intense battle with Charles Leclerc. Where the first race in Bahrain was all about traction and braking, Jeddah instead focuses on lateral forces while putting the front tires under most stress. Also important to note, the drive-through pit lane speed limit in Jeddah is 80 kilometers an hour, and it takes around 15.2 seconds to drive through it, minus the pit stop time. Here are the following session times for free practice, qualifying, and the race in various time zones around the world. Starting off the weekend notes with the projected weather forecast in Saudi Arabia. Another race in the Middle East means clear and warm temperatures for the Grand Prix weekend. It will be quite windy throughout the weekend, however, so that will be another weather factor the teams will keep an eye on. Moving on to tires, Pirelli bring the C2, C3, and C4 compounds to Jeddah. With this being a type of street circuit with plenty of sand being blown onto it, track evolution is quite high throughout the weekend as the surface begins to rubber up throughout the practice sessions. Now let's have a look at the rest of your weekend notes for the 2023 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So that will do it for this weekend's race preview. We hope you found some useful information for this race in Saudi Arabia. Do submit your race predictions in the comment section down below, and we'll see you again next time on the Backmarkers F1 Show channel.